The Victor Hepper, or V9, or Victor Light, as indeed this one is well, one is done. One works really well and is raring to go. This one, well, we're gonna put it together in this video. I have all the parts here. We have the motor ring, the bottom shell, the motor housing, cable entry, bag bin release thing, 3 of the wheels, the bag inlet from the bin, all the sound deadening, the flex, a bag which we're going to bodge on, and this box, and actually an envelope full of wheels, which we'll get to in a minute. This should be another Victor V9. Let's get it assembled and check if it is. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? Yes, these Victors, they came up very nicely indeed. Yellow is perhaps a slight iffy colour to use because, I mean, unless you put art of effort into it, you're never going to get them, you know, 100% beautiful. The carbon dust sticks to the inside, but equally these aren't really made to look beautiful, they're made to do a job. So she'll get it back to doing some jobs, which will pop that there. I did also forget to say that we had the filters, and actually this is rubbish. This is the motor out of the Victor Light. It is a Victor own motor, C1718, and if the 01/2000 is correct, which it may very well be because this has a date stamp of 1998 on it, that could indeed date our little Victor very nicely indeed. Now we'll pop that in there and then tuck the cables away, and then we shall dump out all of this stuff which contains the brackets. You're not even sat in there. There we go. Oh, actually we do have to rotate a little bit because obviously these have to sit in rough alignment there, which they sort of do, yeah, like so. Oh, not quite. And then once that's done, you put the screws in, which I'll do now, and then come back. With our motor nicely screwed into place, we can find our switch, which we need for this, and note that it looks like there's a crimp off of it, but oh yeah, it has. Look, it's pulled that crimp apart when we took it apart. Oh my goodness, bear with. One slightly dodgy electrical connection fixed to there, and that is that. Really, we can now move on to the sound deadening layer, which sits in here, and this large piece goes around the inside and tucks up quite nicely by itself to there. Then these two are a different length, as you will see. The short one goes around the inner layer, and then the whole thing clips onto here, being careful of the wires, like so. And then, yeah, the tabs just push themselves in the corners when you do the thing up, and then this larger piece sort of tucks around this outer edge, and that's why these things run so quietly and smoothly, because yeah, there are foam in here doing a fair bit of decent work. The next thing that we could do is put the spring onto here, and then if it's quite fiddly because it doesn't actually really hold itself into place anyway, you just got to line everything up, pop it in, and it'll sort of sit there, but it will pop off quickly. So what we will do is put the top cover on, which once you align everything up, oh, oh no, can you see the schoolboy error? you put the cable through there, the whole thing drops together very simply. And with this very simply together, the ever so nice Victor Light is a bit further towards being done, but not completely, because as you can see, we still have some stuff in this. We need to now open this box, which I do have some scissors somewhere. Here we go. This took no time at all to arrive. I ordered it at lunchtime on Tuesday and it was here by lunchtime on Wednesday. It was also £19.99 direct from Victor themselves. Let's move that out of the way. A V9 bottom bin, literally, in this box, along with a product catalogue 2021-2022, where we should find indeed our little, there's the vacuum cleaners, V14, V9 loveliness look. Yeah, very good indeed. I shall have a read of that later. What we are most interested in is this, and this was an absolute sod to remove, and I'm hoping it's, if I actually know, what we can do first is fit the bag to this so I can show you just how tight it actually is. I mean, it's not impossible. This is impossible actually. Ooh. On the other one, it actually fitted not too bad. Don't forget, I haven't fitted a HEPA flow to my V9 yet because my V9 isn't full. Ooh. Let's go a step up with a Nilfisk bag. There we go. Yes, turns out that they are more of a Nilfisk size. You probably could force a HEPA flow on, to be honest, if you did it in the Hoover Turbo Power way of literally cutting that right back to the edge there and fitting it on. And yeah, it means that they must have dabbled with the sizing on these bits. But yeah, that fits on there very nicely. So we shall slot this into our, this is the new bin, isn't it, before I go and refit this very tricky to remove part to the old. And that big click there means that it's in. But then, actually, we'd better turn it upside down and fit. Might be in enough. You have to click in. Oh, yes you do. Oh, ow. Crikey. See? And that's it for the old ones. We can now open this one, which if I'd have known that we needed a tub, I would have actually got straight from Victor. These came from somewhere else, and again reasonably priced, but Victor sell these for £4 each, and I would have saved an absolute fortune on VAT and shipping, which I had to pay on both of these parts. It was actually £31 delivered, but hey, he moves. So we can put our bag onto our new bin, put our filter on. Yeah, these are, I haven't really done much bar airline them out and gave the plastics a wipe down on either of the filters actually. But they seem to have come up okay. We can put this on and our little Victor Light. Oh. Wow, masses and masses of power. Excellent. So, both of these are done. I think we'll let the little Victor V Light clean up this. I'll go and get my tools from mine and we'll get going. Very good indeed. Working literally the day it arrived, I would imagine. Same with this one indeed. Here, and of course here is a lot heavier than the other ones because it's very, very full. Bless it could do with this work. To me, well, not this work, it just needs a new bag. But the 3 Victors are done. And yeah, it's been quite nice to get these 2 in because obviously I'm not going to be able to show you this running for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week in, you know, a hotel or somewhere. I've worked in hotels before. Unfortunately, those days are long gone. I would die now if I went back into that line of work. So, having had these, which have seen heavy use, you cannot deny, you know, there are a few scuffs and scratches here and there, but blimey, they have taken it really, really well. And yeah, with just those 8 screws that you saw when we put this one together, that's it. That's all you need to do to give them a clean out if they're getting disgusting. Bung the foam sound ending through the washing machine, it came up brand new. And yeah, your Victor V9 will keep on going, hopefully as long as these will. So yes, there we go really. I mean, thank you Victor for giving me mine, but equally thank you Victor for making spares so accessible in a world where I can go to their main website and, including VAT and postage annoyingly, pay and get a whole part like the bin delivered to my door. Gives good confidence in their after service. And yeah, obviously it's nothing that I've had to do yet because bar mine having a really full bag, I've not dropped it or smashed it or anything. It just sucks up all the dirt from Dyson's that the Dyson cannot cope with itself. How ironic. So, there we go really. God, never thought we'd be doing 3 Victor V9s in a row. But for now, I and these 2 will see you soon. Bye bye.